Welcome
Yo.
out of my head podcast.
What's good,
We
y'all?
back at it. How's everything been, fellas?
How you doing, Blaze?
I'm all right, man. How about yourself?
Not bad, not bad. Not bad.
Word.
Chilling, enjoying it.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? One thing I want to do that we never do.
What?
Yo, Tone, how you doing, man? You been all right, man?
You been
You
all
been
right?
hanging in there? It's been a little while since niggas seen you, man.
Yeah.
Nah, word. Good
Tone.
money, good money.
That's the whole crew. That's the whole crew right there.
Word.
It's good to see you, gentlemen, though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't get to see you too often.
I really don't see you every day.
Yeah. You work a lot, bro.
Yeah.
You work a lot.
So, in case y'all
What
didn't
we got
realize,
on the,
Blaze is no longer smoking cigars.
You ain't have
So,
to.
Well, I'm about to
Like, I
talk about
haven't
the
smoked a
real
cigar
quick.
in like 2 months.
This cigar is from
Omar's first cigar in like 2 years.
Nah, he just had one.
Playing.
He gave me. I was just about to say he gave this shit to me. Christoph,
Yeah.
and it's out of Connecticut.
Mm-hmm. Very
How
good
is it?
cigar.
It's decent. It's actually not bad. It's not
Yeah,
a
actually,
sweet.
if you mix it
It's
with
not no flavors in it like that.
when I went to our shop, I ended up drinking it with Whistle Pig. I don't know if you know about
Whistle
that.
Pig, yeah.
Yeah.
How you don't know if I know about that? We talk about it.
And that shit went down smooth. It went
Word.
real paired real good together.
Word. Well, you know I like pairing a cigar with some bourbon.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
This is
Is
nice,
Whistle Pig bourbon?
nice long
Yeah.
stick, Paul.
They have a bourbon.
It'll last long.
You know? Mm-hmm.
Now I like it. It's not too tobacco-y either.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's something that can move me away from sweet cigars.
Yep.
And start being able to enjoy other shit.
Nah, definitely.
No, so yeah. Word, this is lit.
You're welcome.
Cool, thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got what was that
I
can't remember.
It's
I had it.
Charter Oak.
Charter Oak, yeah.
Yeah.
That's also in Connecticut.
I'm about to say
Yeah,
it's
Branford.
Connecticut.
Branford. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we talked about it one time
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, I had it here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Nah, that's a decent one. How you like it?
It's not bad. I mean, it's a little
A
on
little
the
harsh?
cripple
Oh,
side.
Yeah. I actually had that inside of my bag
Yeah,
for like
long.
a month.
For a month.
He said, "You smoking today?"
We all know now that Greg doesn't have a humidor.
Humidor.
Here, take
Humidor.
this. You ain't have to
He just
correct
said
it,
take
nigga.
this, but it's still good
Yeah.
though. It still tastes good.
Word. All right,
No,
cool.
it don't, nigga. I can
Well,
look
let's
at that
get to
shit
it.
and tell that shit don't taste good, nigga.
It don't look like
That shit got smoke coming out halfway through it.
it.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
I was just fucking with you.
All right, fellas. So let's go ahead and get into this topic.
Yeah, we out here.
So what we got going on today? The topic is family, friends, and business. Should there be a discount? So we all know
Oof.
a lot of times people start a business, and when they start a business, people go into, and a lot of times people of our own, right?
Mhm.
They go into the business and say, "You got a discount for me," right?
Yeah.
Or let's actually reverse it because there's two sides to this coin. A lot of times we start a business and we try to offer a discount because you're family and friends.
Mm-hmm.
So we try to look out.
Yeah, from the get go.
Right. So should there be a discount? Should you offer a discount? Should you want or expect a discount?
Greg. I mean, Blaze. I don't
Greg?
know why.
Greg?
Well, I mean, I
Blaze?
feel like
Blaze?
like if you're in
Omar?
a position to give a discount to family,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Then yeah, cool, that's all right. But I mean, other than that, I mean, don't offer it right away because you're just starting off your business.
Right.
You know what I mean? Wait till your business takes off and then be like, hey, cuz, if you come through today, you know what I'm saying, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But don't offer it right straight off the rip because you got to make that quota. Got to make sure you got come. What? Take off the plane? Or plane takeoff?
Plane takeoff.
You gotta make sure you can lift your own plane.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
got
There
it.
you go.
I
You
got it.
remember
I'm
that shit?
following.
You remember that shit?
I'm
Yeah,
following.
yeah. But what you think about that?
So I agree with you 100%, right? You can't, I think that's kind of in the same vein as living above your means. You know what I mean?
Make sure
Okay.
If
you
you-
check out that episode.
If you episode 7 on the number stop. If you any business, if you have practices that are unsustainable, you're causing your business to fail.
Facts. Damn, you can put that shit on.
You know what I mean? So it's not only is it irresponsible, it's just stupid. But at the same time, regardless of what we should do or how we feel we should do, there's always going to be an expectation. There's always going to be expectation, regardless. It just comes with it. If you're in a position to open up a business, that means you're probably somewhat successful. That means you're probably somewhat of a fixture in the community. That means you're probably.
I wanna disagree with that. But
cool.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that means to some point there's someone looking up to you, in a sense.
Okay.
Yeah,
you know
you're
what I
probably
mean?
well off a little bit.
If you're starting a business,
you're
right?
probably kind of well off because you got good credit, everything, whatever.
So I mean,
so what comes with being well off, coming from a community of people who historically are disenfranchised and aren't as well off.
So I think that's actually the problem, that statement right there, right? So that is the view that people have. You got a business, oh, you successful. Oh, you might have good credit. Oh, you're well off, right? When in reality, starting a business is not that hard. It's very easy to start a business. It's keeping a business that's the hard part. You know what I'm saying? Starting a business, you pay $1.20 to the
but
state.
you're not starting
Yeah,
a business
yeah.
and giving
So-
a discount right away.
So
though.
hold on.
Like,
You pay $1.20 to the state and you got an LLC. You go down to a
Yeah, you know
to
what?
a-
You
to
know
a
what? I appreciate
storefront.
what you're doing right now. Break
Yeah.
it down for them.
Yeah.
Give them the steps. Let them know.
You go down to a storefront and you pay first month's rent and
Game for free right now.
Yeah, and security deposit, just like you do when you rent a house.
yeah.
So I just did nothing special to start my business.
But
right?
you had the money to put down the down payment.
You got the money to put a down payment for your house though, right?
Yeah.
Right.
For you to go rent a place. So
if you,
you save a couple of dollars for a few months. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's not.
it's a little bit harder than that, but
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
at the
not
end of
that
the day,
easy.
you
making it seem
my
like
point
it's a
is
little easy.
my point that you're kind of glossing over is that you're in some form of success. In order for you to purchase a home, you have to have some form of success. In order for
I
you
wasn't
to
talking about purchasing
start
a home. I'm talking about renting.
renting a home.
Okay, gotcha.
Right, because you
I
got to
thought
get a
you-
security deposit.
Yeah. The
first and last month.
way you phrased it, it seemed like you're talking about purchasing a home.
Yeah.
Got you.
So
all right, yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Continue.
so really, what I'm talking about is that's just what people see. People see that you have a business. They assume, like Blaze was saying, you're successful. You're in a good position. But in reality, this is where my success starts. And in order for my success to start, like you said, I can't just start giving out a bunch of discounts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't, like, you got to come support me. And my price is my price. If I'm selling a plate for $20, that's the price of the plate. Whether you agree with that price or not,
I mean,
shop here or don't shop here.
It's different between if you're selling food or clothing or whatever the case may be.
Whatever it is. Whatever the
you
price
give a sample
is,
here and there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, so here's one thing that I do agree with. But I don't think that you should do it because it's family and friends. I believe that when you first start business, if you have a product, you should give out samples.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you read the book Go Giver, that's what they talk about, is giving out samples and giving out free stuff.
Who's that by?
To I think it's been a while. Something Golding, Steph Golden, I believe.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Steph Golden State.
But
no, but I hear you.
So they talk about that because by me giving you free samples and letting you see what my product is, I'm giving you the opportunity to become a customer. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not doing
and
it
a spokesman.
Right, exactly. But I'm not doing it just because you're friends and family.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's where our downfall is a lot of time. Where like we
it
try
can
to
be.
look out. I think the problem is looking out
yeah.
versus systematically doing it so you can succeed.
That was my next point. Was kind of going to be like, obviously, if you're doing that and it's not sustainable, that's a problem.
Yes.
But when I used to do like e-commerce online and stuff. Right? I did it for a little
you should
bit.
sell product.
Right.
Gotcha.
So what I did to start out with was I would run Facebook ads. And I would give away a small item for free in order to get them back to the website and actually purchase a bigger item. You know what I mean? So here's a little something for you. Why don't you come support my company, what we're doing over here? Here's what we're doing.
Nice.
Here's the strategy. Go Giver.
And then it worked.
It worked to an extent. I wasn't as
like. I mean, it wasn't like it didn't skyrocket, but
nah.
It worked.
It was self-sustainable for a little bit at least. Yeah. But the ads ended up getting a little too expensive. But that's neither here nor there.
Mm-hmm.
My point was that I kind of just lost track of my thought. My point was that in order for, unless you have some type of strategy in that, like, oh yeah, friends and family, I'll give y'all a discount for this amount of time, but then I got to get back to X, Y, and Z. Or we have a promotional thing going on in the beginning of the business, or lock in at this rate if you do a subscription-based service, blah, 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 blah. You know, something that's business model friendly and sustainable. Then at that point, I don't... If it's within your wheelhouse, you know what I mean? You want to look out for your people within your parameters, so it's just do what you got to do.
It's not just willy-nilly.
Oh, I know you from fourth grade.
Yeah. Oh, I got you. Don't worry about that. Yeah. Because that's what's going to drive you down. Yeah. All right. So let's flip it now. Let's talk about the customer, the family, and the friends.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, they get a little salty if you say no, huh?
Right.
But that's kind of.
That's crazy.
Where I was coming from
I feel like
earlier.
That's crazy though. Like, why would you want to get upset over like?
Because people get personal. People get in their feelings and get butthurt. People get butthurt.
It's not a way of thinking though.
It's their way of thinking. You can't control. But the one thing I wanna backtrack a little bit to. I was mentioning how you kind of have to expect that comes with the territory. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, you said that.
It's certain aspects of running a business, being a public figure. 'Cause, I mean, you're running a business, you're attempting to be a public figure, right? Yes. You're trying to get your brand name out there. You're trying to be a part of the community. So there's an aspect of everything that glitters is gold to the consumer. You know what I mean? So they see it. They see for what they think it is, but it may not be where it's at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Greg was saying about the whole thing.
The perception of it is...
The perception of you being a business owner actually kind of conflicts of what the family member thinks.
Right. So the next point I was going to make was that you have to, one, you have to expect it. Two, you have to know your target audience.
So do you budget for it?
I wouldn't even say...
Yes, you do.
I wouldn't even say... Yes, you do, but I wouldn't even go that far. I would say more along the lines of you offer... solutions.
So a discount
like for instance, I wouldn't even say a discounted rate, but like maybe a tiered package system.
All right. So what happens if you're selling a product, right? You already have a 20% off opening day, right? Mm-hmm. Your cousin come by, yo, cuz, hook me up.
This nigga?
Yeah, that nigga come by.
See that?
Yo, cuz, yo.
See, that's the thing. Like,
so, like,
personally,
you already giving out 20%.
Yeah, it depends on, like, yeah. Like, I ain't going front. Like, depending on the business, all this shit I've been talking, this nigga be like, yo, hook me up. I'm like, all right.
I already got 20%. Nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right. But you have that inner circle of people who is nothing for.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's just the fact.
So family ties do matter.
The relationship matters, absolutely. But when it gets outside of that circle, that's when it becomes more of a, all right, this is too many mouths to feed type of issue.
Yeah, I also feel like you start going down a rabbit hole once you do. Like, once you allow that one person, like, they're gonna know.
They're gonna know. Like, they're gonna spread it.
That you let Blaze get it for free.
Yo, you let Blaze get it for free? Why not
and then Blaze gonna be like, no, the hell he didn't.
Yeah. So you ain't know Blaze longer than me, nigga.
Now you got that issue. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So honestly, I think, like, to keep it fair, I think no matter what, you shouldn't.
Right. Like, you shouldn't. But reality is,
cause if you really care,
support
if you really
me,
want to support whatever the case is, this is what I'm doing to feed my family. You know what I'm saying? I didn't start this business to feed you.
Take the 20% and shut the fuck up.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. It's already 20% off.
Shut the fuck up. That's it.
Listen, if you want a better discount, wait until I drop a better discount.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But this wasn't in a budget. So like you was just saying, should you budget for it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, you should budget for it. Because if you
budgeting
inside of
for the whole or just for the family members?
No, for the whole.
For the whole.
So inside of any business plan, you're gonna write down your projected goals. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna write down your plan on how much money you plan on making. Then you gotta write down how many customers you need to have or expect to have, whatever the case is. What kind of discounts you gonna give to your loyal customers? So you gonna have all of that set up. So yeah, budget. Like, all right,
you should have all that set up.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So yeah, I know, cuz that you've been my boy since day one. I'm gonna hold you down. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, this
gotta
is
hold
what's,
me
this is
down.
what's in the plan.
So you better tip
you know
well.
what I'm saying? This is what's in the plan. And then you also gotta ask that. I'm glad you said tip because you also gotta ask, yo, you want me to give you a cheaper price? Are you ever gonna pay more for my product than what I'm selling it for?
Are you ever gonna accept
Come back. Are you
lower
ever gonna
quality?
come back
You know what I'm
free?
Are you ever gonna accept a lower quality?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, facts.
So
No, you're
yeah,
right.
I could look out for you, but you gonna look out for me? You gonna come back and pay $40 for this plate? You know what I'm saying? So you got to be able to have it on both ends. Like if I'm gonna look out for you, you got to do the same thing. Yeah. Or you know what? I will look out for you. Here's this loyalty card. Come 10 times and I'll hook you up. You know what I'm saying? Like
family members only.
cool. Maybe you give your
You know what I'm
family
saying?
members a
Maybe you get a
maybe
special
give them a
loyalty.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
yeah.
the problem is a lot of times when you got people that support your business, they don't do it long term. Supporters never come long term. It's customers that are long term. So you get a supporter, and it's like, oh yeah, we here to look out. We want to buy, and then they buy one day. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You
Never
gave
come
them a
back
discount,
after that.
and they never came back. You know what I'm saying? Now you keep giving discounts, you go out of business.
Yeah, you put yourself in a hole. Yeah. So I mean, and what were you going to say about the family, the friend side of things? What were you trying to say?
I mean, so if somebody, go ahead.
No, you good.
Yeah, if somebody, I thought the question was directed like more towards you.
Yeah, but
So
I think
if-
you understood it too.
If somebody like, in my personal opinion, right? Everybody's different, obviously. So if somebody really doesn't understand that this is a business, right? This how I'm trying to run my business is not necessarily how you might run your business or necessarily how you think I should run my business. But at the end of the day, this is my business.
Yeah.
So I gotta make sure the bottom line is the bottom line, regardless of whatever. If you can't respect that, and if you cannot see, God damn,
Yeah.
that shit longer than a damn
You don't
cigar.
look like me. Go ahead, Blaze.
Yeah, if you can't respect that and you can't see that there's a bigger picture in mind beyond just your little 5%, 10% free, whatever, you know what I mean? Then at the end of the day, that's not my problem.
Yeah, but then you have some resentfulness
From them.
From them, yeah.
Be resentful.
From them.
Fuck it,
Go
right?
ahead, be that way.
The
Because
family
that's-
cookout.
I
is
have
gonna be
no
a
resent.
bitch.
I have
I should have every right to be resentful towards you.
well,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
fair enough, but I personally will have no resentment in my heart for anybody who ever comes
As
to
a
me
business owner.
as a business owner,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, okay.
No resentment in my heart for
I just
anybody
think
who
you should have the
decides.
right. Not saying you should do
Yeah,
it.
For anybody who decides they don't want to partake in my business, purchase my product, cool. It's not for you. Yeah. You know what I mean? For whatever reason, cool. We're not.
But at the same time, that
Contigo,
motherfucker
you know?
was asking for the whole discount, and because of that, he ended up fucking being resentful. That's
So
the thing.
you would hold something against somebody for that?
I wouldn't hold him against it, but I would look at him differently.
You look at them.
I mean,
Okay,
yeah,
I
you
can
know what
see
I'm saying?
that.
Like, I would be like, yo, word. So that's only.
But I mean,
that's
let's-
the only reason why you want to come to me is because of a. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So do you think, like realistically, that you wouldn't see that coming from a mile away? Like you do,
No.
like say
No, 'cause,
you
like, if
started,
you
like say
if-
you started a
It
business.
comes with the territory. You should
Right,
expect
right.
Yeah, yeah.
But say you started a business, you know who in your life is going to come looking for a discount.
100%.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you
I
know,
know. You know too.
and you know who's going to take it the wrong way if you don't give it to them.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably a little harder to judge.
Yeah, it's
Maybe.
probably a little harder to
Yeah,
judge,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I think
because-
deep down,
yeah.
you there's a few here like, oh yeah, they're definitely taking it the wrong way. if I'm looking for a discount.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Maybe.
So,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. You're right.
I
you're
don't
right.
personally. I see it as one. I wouldn't hold it against you if you wanted a discount. Two, I wouldn't hold it against you if you got upset that I didn't give you a discount.
Yeah. As a business,
It is
yeah,
what it is.
yeah,
It's business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't get
agree
too
with that.
personal with it.
And I also agree with. Somebody said to me, in business, there's no such thing as a forever friend or a forever enemy. So
Forever friend and forever
or
enemy.
forever enemy. Yeah. I stumbled a little bit. But the reason why is because you may have somebody in business that is a customer, a partner, an employee, whatever the case is, and you guys are on great terms. but money's involved. Shit's gonna change eventually. You know, maybe not guaranteed, but it's probably gonna fucking change. Yeah, and then on the flip side, you might have people who you're in business with that are your competition, or a upset customer. You know what I'm saying? But a upset customer could become a customer again when you deliver a good service, or when you have this something new out, whatever the case is. They said they was never going to come back, and
Are
all
you
of a sudden,
blown up?
yeah, all of a
maybe?
sudden they want to come
Yeah.
back. Oh, I was the first customer, whatever the case is. But if you treat them like they're an enemy, they'll be a forever enemy. Once you burn that bridge, they never coming back. If you always leave the door open, they'll come back. And if they don't come back, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But if my cousin is like, yo, fuck it, I'm not coming to your business no more, because you won't look out for the family. You all high and mighty. You successful now, and you acting different.
Damn,
right?
that's
You think you better than us?
You think you better than us. So they start giving you all that energy, and you say, look,
That
man,
crabs in the barrel
it,
shit.
yeah, it is what it is. I'm sorry you feel that way.
Cause
But
that
I
could
got a
turn
family to
into
feed. I got a
something
business to
crazy
grow.
though. Like, you
know
know what I mean?
saying?
He can be, commenting on shit that,
Yeah, yeah,
it could turn sideways real fast.
yeah.
So I mean that's unavoidable. I
You're
mean,
gonna get
would
negative
you
reviews.
would you right? You're gonna get negative reviews,
Yeah,
right?
but from
Did
your
you know?
family, I think it hurts more than
Did you
than a
know
regular-
that the
Negative reviews don't hurt.
No.
long as you like respond to them and
Yeah, you gotta know how to handle negative reviews.
Better Business Bureau. Did you know?
Whoa. We ain't going down that one. I already know what you about to say. Nope, we ain't doing that. Not on
said
this
we not-
podcast.
All I was about to say, they give you the opportunity to review.
I like where you going.
He said we're
Like,
not going down
Jesus.
that. God damn! Did you
gotta
just
give
get
out a-
scared?
You about,
Hell yeah, he did. And I know why. And I wasn't going there.
Yo, I
Relax.
ain't never seen Greg got pet
Yo,
real quick.
nah,
Yo,
yo.
you see this?
Yo,
Yeah, what?
I mean,
Yo,
he-
please
Nope.
cut all this out.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'll say this. Companies like Better Business Bureau are
They're a
for
business.
the company. They're
For
for the
company.
business.
Yeah.
I have
And they
noticed
are
that.
a business.
Yeah.
They want your business to grow, because if your business not growing, you stop using
Yeah,
it.
he stopped using them. Yeah,
If
for sure.
if you get a crazy amount of reviews on of negative reviews on Yelp or Google or whatever the case is, and you're paying them to post your shit, you're not gonna want to keep paying them.
Yeah,
Like,
facts.
you got a lot of negative reviews. You know what I'm saying? So like Blaze is saying, they give you the opportunity
to review it.
to resolve this situation.
Oh, okay.
And when they give you the opportunity to resolve the situation, that review doesn't mess up your score. So in turn, you end up being a better business. Better business bureau.
They're
yeah,
they're-
nice.
they're-
I like the way you.
right. They don't expect perfection from their businesses.
Right.
They expect humility and the ability to resolve conflict in situations. That's what in their model forms the better businesses. Right. No one's going to be perfect, but as long as you're willing and able to take care of your customers on the back end, that's basically where I was going with it. But I think one issue that's at the crux of this whole conversation, bringing it back to the main topic at hand, that we haven't really mentioned yet, is the toxicity of some people. I know I gestured towards you, Omar, but that wasn't meant to be calling you toxic.
Some people.
Is the toxicity of some people, I won't even say toxicity, just the entitlement. Why do you think
Definitely entitled.
Why do you think there's so much entitlement when it comes to, I'll just say, black people, right? Because we're black, we're all black-ish.
When you
Black
say,
and brown people, yeah,
when you
yeah, yeah.
say, you said earlier,
Well, I mean, I'm not 100% black,
Yeah, yeah.
blackish.
So you said
Yeah.
earlier, crabs in the barrel, right? We're all in this same barrel. If you getting out the barrel, I'm not trying to take you down so you don't get out.
Yeah,
I'm trying to hit you
pull
on
up.
so I
Yeah.
can get out with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you got your business, I'm struggling out here. I can't pay my bills, whatever the case is, and I'm trying to buy food. Yo, cuz, look out for me real quick. Help
Like,
me
so
out.
it's not even
You know what I'm saying?
necessarily an entitlement. It seems more like a,
Yeah.
like more of a
But I mean, it
desperation
is an
almost.
entitlement at the same time, because you feel entitled to come to me and ask for that. You're not going down the street
But it depends on the
to the
relationship
company
you
that
had
been
with that
here
person,
or
right?
huh?
But
It depends on the relationship you had with that person.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But you can have a relationship with Poppy down the street. You know what I'm saying? And now you always asking for some free shit.
I think the mic could pick up my audio, right? But I seen a post where somebody said, "Don't give nobody no deals and no discounts because when they got money, they go and pay somebody else."
full price.
Facts.
Yeah.
And entitlement is kind of breeded from. It's the same way we create entitlement in a child. Is the same way we create entitlement in family members and customers, which is when I always look out, you feel entitled to me to look out. So today I'm like, hey yo, I can't do this for you no more, bro. It's gonna be full price. Now you feel like I'm acting funny.
Ooh. So it's this old proverb. I don't know if it's a proverb, but it's an
is he?
old quote.
You quoting the Bible?
No, it's an old quote.
I said, please quoting the Bible.
I'll quote the Bible,
Bible
if something, you know. But
He's an atheist.
no, he's not.
He's an atheist.
Anyway, so I'm probably gonna butcher it, but it's like you should if you lead with sugar, it's harder to give the stick
I already
later.
know what you're saying. I know
To give the what?
To give the stick later.
It's
Like if you come in nice, if you come in giving, if you come in like
I know what you're trying to say. It's easier to get it's easier to catch flies with honey than it is with vinegar.
no,
Bees with honey than it is.
Why would
with
you want to
vinegar.
catch
no,
flies?
I think it's flies.
Nah, it is bees. It's bees. Yeah, it's
No, you
easier to
catch more
bees
honeys
with
when
honey.
you fly.
Huh?
What?
You say?
You catch more honeys when you fly. It's easier to catch flies with honey than it is with vinegar. Oh yeah, but you catch more honeys when you fly. They ain't never heard that from what fucking movie was that from?
Yeah, they said it
Superfly?
wrong though.
Is that Superfly?
Maybe.
Yeah, they might have said that.
Neither way, that wasn't.
Yeah,
That wasn't.
yeah,
That
yeah.
wasn't.
So I fucked up.
wasn't-
That's not what
wasn't
Blaze was
the-
trying to
That wasn't
say.
what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Basically, it's for when you're dealing with like subordinates more than like business to customer. But I think a lot of it still applies. It's more along the lines of if you come in as the nice guy, it's harder for you to become the asshole later. Whereas if you come in as the asshole,
It's easy to be the nice
it's
guy.
easy to be the nice guy
Yeah.
when you need to be.
Yeah.
Damn.
No,
That's
that's
a
a
good
fact.
one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
So everybody want to be buddy, but when you come in with the business mentality first, it's easier to be buddy on the back
on the
end
back
versus coming in like Tone was saying, buddy in the beginning, and then having to straighten up the
I gotta stop
tie
being nice,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
at a moment's
Yo,
notice.
it's crazy. It's
You know
crazy
what I
you
mean?
say that. That's just like when somebody works a job and gets promoted to manager. Now you was a regular employee with
Employee,
everybody
and you
else.
got- yeah, you got
and now
relationship.
And
you
now
telling
you got to
them
make
take
that
out the trash.
switch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I experienced that personally.
Shit, I experienced it too.
My first job at Taco Bell, when I became the manager, like I was hanging out with everybody, smoking in the cooler, doing everything everybody was doing wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it got to the point where they let me be a manager, and I was like, "Yo, I need you to do this." I'm not doing that. How come you never tell nobody else that you're not doing it?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I had to write one of my friends up. Like I started writing like 3 people up. That was all my friends.
But, I mean, you own the business now. I mean, you got
Yeah.
people under you. Like how that works with you when you're trying to like have a relationship.
I mean,
with them.
so the way I've always structured it was I tried not to be involved. You know what I'm saying? So when I had like managers in place, I tried to be the face that's not seen much. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy when you're not seen to start implementing structure to the people who never see you because they look at you like, oh, that's
so the
big-
only time you
that's
come
the big
around
boss.
is to put down the I guess the
or to
the-
give out
the
incentives
gavel.
because you got the ability because you never came in as
the
big,
buddy,
good or
buddy,
bad.
buddy.
You was never nothing. So you come in as whatever I am today.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot easier. But when you're the manager, the one that deals with them every single day, you're gonna have that relationship. Naturally, you're gonna build a relationship with them, but you gotta know like when it's time to be the boss.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? And they gotta know that you're gonna be the boss at times. And that shit makes it tricky. So I think that the best thing is to come in being an asshole and then be nice sometimes, and they be like, oh, you know what? It's actually pretty cool. You know? Like, a lot of times, we used to call it the 72-hour piss rule, right?
The 72-hour what?
72-hour piss rule. So when I first got into sales,
You heard that?
when I first got into sales, you would have to, with your employees, you would have to build a relationship with them within 72 hours, right? And basically, what the 72-hour piss rule means is you're pissing in their toilet at their house in 72 hours. Now, there's only a couple reasons why I'm pissing in your toilet at your house. Probably because, obviously, I'm at your house. But why am I at your house? Because we chilling? Because I dropped you off? I gave you a ride? We went out for drinks? Whatever the case is. And I said, can I use the bathroom? You said, sure. But you're not letting just anybody into your house.
Yeah.
Anybody you let into your house, you got some form of trust. You know what I'm saying? So within 72 hours, you built that trust. So you don't, the term doesn't mean you're actually pissing inside of their toilet. It just means that
I told you it was R. Kelly in this shit.
Yeah. it just means that
This bitch let me piss on her in 3 days. This bitch nasty. This bitch nasty as fuck.
I was like, yo,
I love her.
nigga been pissing on all his
in love.
employees. Damn. What the fuck? But all right, cool.
But yeah, so it just means
Nah,
that
that's
you built that relationship, you built
okay.
that trust within that time.
Cool.
And you're having a beer, quote unquote, with them.
Breaking bread.
Right.
You're more likely. They're
Outside
more
of-
likely to be, committed.
outside of the regular day-to-day business, so they can understand that you are a person.
Yeah.
You're not just this person who's dropping a hammer all the time.
all the time.
As soon as you clock out, you're like, yo, what's up? You get drinks later? But when you clock back in, it's, yo, I need you to do
time.
X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So, family and friends and business.
Yeah. So, anybody got anything else?
I
wanna say
mean,
on that?
I say, don't give them out. Don't give the discount out. Just budget it out.
I can't get a discount, Omar.
Nah, fuck that.
Word.
We know how he feel about us.
Right. We put on Disney O one too many times.
Right. He more concerned
'Cause
about
what?
his business.
You
than
just
us.
said it, right? I was too nice in the beginning, and now I'm gonna be a dick now.
Switching up.
I gotta be a fucking dick.
Switching up.
Fuck that shit. No,
Yeah,
I'm
nah.
I still love you, buddy.
Again, the
You
rehash.
get a discount.
I really believe that. If you are running a business, you should expect people to come in asking for handouts.
Yeah.
You should not give out handouts, no matter how bad you feel, whatever the case is. You should not short your price. You should always mean what
Tired,
you
bro.
do. What you mean. You know,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I came into this business to make X amount of dollars, I'm gonna make it by any means.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna allow you to run me out of business. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry, Auntie, if I can't give you a discount this week.
Well, that's always auntie.
I don't know. It's just I don't got too many uncles. I got like one uncle. So if I say uncle, he gonna be like, word.
No, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about the other auntie.
Nah, I feel you.
But yeah, so
No, you're
like
right.
if it's sustainable, then let it be sustainable in the plan.
Yeah.
You know,
Plan it out.
yeah.
For business owners, plan it out that people are going to
because
come
you
to
also gotta count your losses before you have losses.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Definitely.
you gotta expect to lose money.
All day.
So if you expect to lose money, you should never lose more than you expected. You know what I'm saying? And if you do, it shouldn't be too far off.
Facts. All
And
right.
I'll wrap it up. Take it from more like the customer perspective, right? So we talked about a lot about like the situation that a lot of these people find themselves in sometimes that brings out the wanting of a discount or wanting of a handout.
Gotcha. I understand.
While we gotta be sensitive to that, at the same time, I feel like we need to make sure people are aware that it's bigger than just that. You know what I
Bigger
mean?
than-
Instead of looking inwardly, they should look more outwardly
Yeah.
at what a
What's
business
in
coming
front of
from
them.
that community could mean for that community
Yeah.
and what it stands
Right.
for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And how supporting that is more than just the 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever
Dollars that you
coming out of
save.
your pocket.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So just people at home, just keep that in mind. Tell us where we went wrong. Tell us what we got right. Comments.
We ain't get
all
shit
that.
wrong.
I'm pretty sure someone disagree with that.
Oh, you can disagree, but that shit
Oh, my
is
nephew
wrong.
better give me everything. I can see. I can see
you
somebody.
You can disagree.
Now
with
you,
me,
commented.
but
now you
that
seen
shit
your
is wrong.
auntie saying this shit.
That shit is all the way right, man.
Nah.
Because I'm not losing my business for nobody.
Nah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts
and
only.
that's the most important thing. Because my business feed my family. My business is going to get me where I need to go in life. And if you not on that, if you trying to run me down on my price,
Imagine how many other
That's
people
not
try and run me
conducive
But
down
if
on
you
my
my
price.
give
price.
it from the get-go, then should they be expecting it every time they
you
go?
can't give it from the get-go because they will expect it all the time. They're always going to expect you to give them a discount. You know, they're like, yo, you used to do it before. Like, I remember when I was a kid, I used to go to the corner store. I'm like, yo,
you do it
used to-
all the time.
You do it all the time.
Yeah.
Yo. And they be like, yeah, nah, that's it. That's it. I can't do it.
And you be pissed off.
Yeah, you be mad as hell. But if you
Come
wait,
on, Poppy.
you wait 6 months to do
Not
it.
Poppy.
Like, yo, hey, you come here all the time. I got
Muhammad.
you know there's a rule. I'm gonna put y'all all on the game right now. There's a bartending rule, right? And you'll notice this more when you go to bars.
Okay.
A good bartender, after your third drink, will give you a free drink. After your third drink, not your first drink, not your second, your third, you get a free drink.
Yo, did that shit happen to us in Delaney?
It happens all the time.
It did happen.
Yeah, cause now they
Nah,
see,
nigga, now
they
you
say
gotta buy 3
money.
rounds.
You dropping money now.
Yeah.
They'll never
the
give
fourth round. The fourth round.
They'll
is for
never
free.
give you rounds, and it's usually when it's maximum 2 or 3 people. You know what I'm saying? But like,
When it's not gonna hurt when it's not gonna hurt them.
Because
Yo, we gonna try this theory later.
Nah, because what it does is
but restaurants
it fosters
count.
relationship.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
restaurants count. They comp that. They count their comps. They know. All right, we're gonna give away this much liquor this week. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So the more drinks that you get, the more likely they'll give you a free one.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's keep.
And if they don't
keep
do
that
it the
in
first
mind.
time you go there, with that same bartender,
Yeah.
do it 3 more times. The 4th time, eventually you're gonna get a free drink.
Okay.
Or they're a shitty bartender.
Or they're a shitty bartender and they don't know the rule.
Yeah. All right. This is.
All right, fellas. Well, this was good. I like this conversation. But yeah, this has been Out of My Head podcast. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share. Let us know your thoughts.
Hit that
Facts.
notification bell.
We out.